We just finished doing the installation on the MXP COMP RS. As you've seen or requested in some of our previous videos, you guys wanted to hear this one, and we're bringing it to you today. So I'm going to tell you some of the highlights about this exhaust and why it's one of our #1 selling exhausts. Stay tuned at the end of the video. We are going to have drive-bys, in-cabin sound clips, as well as the cold start. I like this system. I actually prefer it with the stainless tips versus the polished or the blue tip. The blue tips, over time, they just look kind of dingy and dirty, where this is just going to pop out a lot more. You can clean this a lot easier as well, too. Some of the tips on this exhaust, it is our #1 selling. The prices have just skyrocketed on a lot of exhaust systems, as well as this one. My advice to anyone that's looking into car parts is buy them sooner than later. The prices just keep going up on a lot of things. Okay guys, this is a catback system. Everything on the front of this car is stock the way it should be, with all the emissions and stuff in place. So this is where the connection is. This is not the cat, but the cat back, that's what it's called. And it has a resonator tube. It's got a pretty long one that's supposed to help eliminate some drone, but this system does have a little bit of drone. I do like this. It doesn't have flanges all the way through the system, only one flange there. It's a slip-on design. And when you do this, make sure you get this stuff clear so that if you are getting low, you're not going to scrape off this bolt and have an issue with it later down the road. And the same thing, the slip fit design here. We got this thing tucked up nice and out of the way. And two small canisters here and here to keep some of the sound down. But I will comment, this is on the louder side of the exhaust. This is going to be very similar to the Grady GT that we did in our previous video. I'll put a link up here. The last and the most aesthetic looking part of the exhaust, what you see the most, is these giant tips. These things actually fit the stock hole very well. It actually comes around. This is the Subaru rear garnish piece. I'm going to talk about that in a future video. But I like the polished tips. They are adjustable. That's one thing that's super cool about the Comp RS system. These will come out to about here and go in flush. You want to keep them flush just for a nice clean look, but if you are running hot or your turbo car or something like that, maybe you want to get them pop out. It's really just an aesthetic thing. It's just style and what you want to look for. This wraps up my part of the video. Let's listen to the sound clips. Please leave any comments below, and we'll see you in the next video. Thank you.